What's up guys, this is Chris from D-Pad Dubs. Today we talk about the 4 best tank combos after the patch that you should be using to win in the new meta. Number 1. Reinhardt and Zarya. This power duo has been one of our sorely missed, overpowered tank combinations, really since the buff of Orissa a while back. But now, Reinhardt and Zarya are back in a big way. With the nerf to barriers, Zarya's beam is much less hindered than it has been in previous patches. This means that her ability to dominate DPS and support characters is second to none. She is incredibly powerful right now. Do not sleep on her. In addition, Reinhardt's buff to his movement speed while shielding makes him an absolute brawl god. His ult charges incredibly fast while he's dealing all that damage with his hammer because of the speed he can now use to get into the enemy team's front lines. It is also much easier to land huge ultimates with the lack of enemy barriers post-patch. In our opinion, this is the best combo right now to run in most games, especially when the other team is running some sort of bunched up brawl combo of their own. Number 2, Winston and Deva. I'd like to officially welcome back Dive into a competitive team comp. Winston and Deva, provided they have good communication between the two of them, can absolutely wreck teams with flank or ranged damage characters, as well as most supports, even including Brigitte now. Winston and Deva, instead of playing the front lines and brawling, are successful at jumping right past the tanks to wipe out the DPS and support characters, leaving the tanks up front alone at the end of the fight for an easy cleanup and team win. The armor buff on this patch was a big buff for both Winston and Deva. This dive comp is best served on any map that is not limited in high ground. Think Watchpoint Gibraltar and Junkrat. Note, you can sub out Deva for a wrecking ball here, especially if the other team is running a Zarya that's consistently at high power and countering your Deva play. Number 3, Sigma and Orisa. With Brawl returning in a big way, it has put close-range DPS heroes at a huge advantage. Probably the most frustrating damage heroes to go up against right now as a tank are Mei, Reaper, and Junkrat, all tank busters. If you find yourself up against any combination of those characters, then Sigma Orisa is one of the best counters. They both are successful at range, and the double shield helps negate any of the freeze effects coming in from the enemy Mei, even if she can close the ground to get close to you. Orisa's Fortify helps immensely against close-range dive characters, such as Reaper and Junkrat. This, paired with Sigma's incredible damage output, can mean the end for any of those tank-busting DPS heroes. And number 4, anything with Roadhog. Roadhog is extremely powerful right now. He can break Orissa's barrier by himself in only 6 shots. The nerf to barriers means that his hook is now almost completely unhindered, especially compared to what it was before this patch, where he was already pretty strong. The barrier nerf also makes his ult that much stronger than it was previously, knocking the other team back pretty much at your leisure. Roadhog is a common substitute for Zarya in the previous Reinhardt Zarya comp, especially if you need more shield break to help your team push forward. He also still works great with Orisa using the halt hook combination just like it worked in the past. Just be wary of sticking to the previous bunker style strategy, as that now is much more difficult to pull off, if not entirely impossible. Well, there you have it, the 4 best tank combos we think that are in Overwatch right now. Let us know what you think, comment below if you agree or disagree. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It means a whole lot to us. As always, thanks for hanging out in the D-Pad.